Everybody, it's Mix Monday. I am back this week for Mix Monday, the Mondayest mixing program that has ever existed. The only one that is hosted by me, Grammy Award-winning Greazy Mother-friggin' Wil. I'm going to do my very best to not get kicked off of TikTok this week. It's a on-again, off-again relationship that TikTok and I have. I'm not going to mention what I'm drinking over on TikTok, but it's a pale eagle fist is what it is, if you will. Over on YouTube, though, where you can watch this in full fidelity, I will be telling everybody what I'm doing and showing them my delicious can of mango pale claw. Anyway, we are going to do this week, we are working on Johan Lenox's new song off of his new album, Parasite. Parasite is one of my favorites off this record. I really liked making this record. I really enjoyed making all the making of it too, because I started all this stuff at one point in time. We started it at my house in Glendale. I just brought all my keyboards into my house in Glendale, and I set up like 15 keyboards in my house. And Eli Teplin came over and Johan came over, and we just recorded a ton of shit. And then Johan left, and then a few months later, he brought me some album and was like, this is it. And I was like, cool. So, and he was like, I want you to mix this. And I was like, cool. And I took one listen to it, to what he had. And I actually have, in a minute, I'm going to put up, I'm going to play a little A-B real quick. In fact, let's do that right now. I'm going to do real quick a little A-B of the Johan Lenox mix of this song versus the final mix. So here's the Johan Lenox mix.
Stick to your gun, brush off the dust. I'll be right here. Tell us we'll be okay.
When that that Greazy Final Mix comes in. If you were listening on YouTube, where we are actually in full fidelity, on TikTok, you're just going to have to imagine how it opens up super wide, how it becomes giant and orchestral, how it suddenly has texture like fucking coming from the mountains. It's so beautiful. There is such a giant change in the whole overall texture of the song. And the reason that happens is because when I got this record from Johan, this whole album from Johan, I said, look, man, I hear what you're going for, but I think I can get you there. I think you're not there, and I think I can get you there. And most of that was like kind of this like Bon Iver like insanity in the mix, this like over texture of sound, right? There's going to be too much stuff and it's going to be filling up. It's a wall of sound. It's a stereo Phil Spector, if you will. But it's not going to murder Lana Clarkson after a wild night at the House of Blues in Hollywood. It will, however, fill up the entire space and then open it up. And the reason that needed to be there is because what he was going for and what I wanted to bring for him was there is a width. There is a stereo width, right? Everybody's always on about width. It's width. Oh, I like the width of this. The width of this is important. I don't give a shit about width, but there is something about the way that stereo spread is best with live instruments, with real instruments. It's the problem with program stuff. It's the problem with just about everything that is computerized in this whole thing, is that we lose this depth of texture that creates a stereo wall. And what I did is I added, we'll see right up here at the top, live drums to this section. It's the only thing I added that wasn't in the original composition, other than some spring reverb that I printed through here. You'll see this up here and here. It's just some mono spring reverb. But I did a 400K cut to, 400K, that's where we did it. 400 kilohertz. That's exactly where we were at. Anyway, so we had this mix, and it sounded really great, but we'll go through all this stuff, and we'll talk about how we got this mix to be where it is at, right? Which, again, let me just play a little A/B test on this. I'll show you. This chorus is where it becomes the most apparent because of the drums and the and everything. But you can hear the difference. Johan's rough mix, of course, and it is a rough mix, so it's to be expected that it's not going to be a final quality or whatever. But his rough mix is really very tight and mono. His vocal is very loud and in center, and it's not. You can hear there's a lot of texture, there's a lot of stuff going on, but it's not big and open. Adding these drums into this composition was absolutely enormous to me. This was night and day. But when we get to it, you're going to be really surprised by what it is. So I played these drums. They're very simple. You can tell that they're very simple because I played them. If they were good, you would assume I didn't play them because I'm not a very good drummer. I am what most would consider to be a beginner